Welcome everybody, my name is Mr. Llama, and today I am bringing you a ZvT. This is defending against the bunker wall in. So in my last match, in my last video I should say, we had to deal with the 1111 barracks right here, which, just kind of blocked yourself in, and you were able to kind of pull drones to attack the SCVs, but he could do the halt maneuver, and he just kind of blocked you in right here, and you didn't overreact back home. You just took your upgrades, and then you slowly pushed out with your spine crawlers and queens and yada yada yada. Well, in this match, this is going to be going against a 2-racks, and so against the 2-racks, he's going to pull the SCVs, come over here, drop 3 bunkers, which I'm sure you guys have seen watching some pro streams, watching some pro tournaments even. This has been used before, where they go bunker, 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 and then they have some marines already behind it, so you simply cannot engage into that at that point. And so I'm going to go ahead and show how to deal with that quite effectively, how to put yourself in a good position to at the very least break out of it, and then go ahead and expand and continue the game. And in a better case scenario, such as in this game, how to kind of continue that into winning based on what you scout right there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a unit to go ahead and scout here. So I send out a 14 scout with my drone. Some players in ZvT like to scout a little bit earlier, and I have no problem with that. If you want to scout at like your 10 drone, 9 drone, 12 drone, whatever it is, go for it whatsoever. ZvT can be a little bit harder for the scout as opposed to ZvP, so I definitely recommend doing that, because a lot of times you want to get in the base. So why do you scout over there, Mr. Llama? You are asking right now. Well, I will tell you, that's because an 1111 barracks will most of the time be dropped right here. This is just the common proxy location, and I cannot tell you how many games I have won by simply sending one drone scout over there, seeing the proxy racks being built like immediately. You go back home, grab 3-4 drones, send them out there, and you can just kill the SCVs before they finish the barracks. And a lot of times, if they're scouted, the Terran player will just leave, because he knows if you just bring your drones over, like 4 or 5 or 6 of them, you can simply just kill the SCVs building it. He won't be able to make barracks, and then he is way behind. So here I try and scout in. He unfortunately blocks me off, and I say, oh darn, I don't get to go ahead and get in. So what do I want to see? I want to watch what's poking out. So I see one marine coming out right here, and my overlord should actually be right over here. I have him over here, bad position. I should put him right here. Note that when you do go up against a Terran, you want to have it more here, especially when you can't get into scout, because I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's going for a Marine SCV all in. I don't know if he's going for a 1-rax FE, Hellion expand, whatever. So now I see some SCVs being pulled. I don't know how many. I just saw 3 being pulled right there. Could have been a couple more in the front. I'm not sure. So instantly I'm going to go ahead and grab about 9 or 10 drones right here. How many do I actually grab? I grab 10 drones. I'm going to send them down. I'm going to start making some Zerglings, and I'm going to go ahead and get a queen and a spine crawler right here. So the reason that I'm getting this, of course, is because you know what? I want to get a spine down very quickly, because I know that he is not going to be going for an 1111, right? But I do know that he's bringing SCVs and Marines. So one thing I could have done is instantly grab those 10 drones and sent them out here to immediately go after these Marines and then try and block these bunkers from going down. That is definitely a solution that you can do. So if you see that coming, for sure you can grab those drones, those 10 drones. 10 drones versus 3 Marines, the 10 drones win. Trust me. You can have a couple drones patrol here, and then you can just send your drones at those Marines, try and focus them down. Do what you want. I instead opted for a little bit safer position and simply just taking a couple spines back here and grabbing some lings and then my queens and continuing to drone up even a little bit. If you look, I'm up still 19 to 16, and I'll be getting more drones in the future. So here I'm going to go ahead and there you go. So I'm grabbing drones right now. I feel completely safe because I have these 2 spines. Big thing to note, something you have to feel out, something you can see right here on this map, is the range difference, right? Because of the range right here, Marines have that 5 range. When they're in the bunker, they have 6 range, but your spine crawler has 7 range. So you do get a 1 range advantage, so make sure you put it there. Don't lose your queen. That was a little accident, unfortunately for me. I did lose the queen right there, so sad days. I rebuild another one, and now he comes over here with Marines. 3 Marines versus a hatchery is not going to do anything. So I'm just going to pull my drones back up into my main, and I'll just continue mining from there. In the meantime, I grabbed a gas right there, and what am I doing? I'm simply using these two spine crawlers to just be annoying as ever. If he has 3 SCVs, and I want to pause really quickly, if he has these 3 SCVs right here, 2 spine crawlers is enough to force him to salvage a bunker. He cannot repair faster than the 2 spine crawlers can do damage. However, if he brings more SCVs, then he will be able to repair it. So what am I doing actually? I'm getting a 3rd spine crawler up here, and I want to note I should have grabbed another queen right here. That was a mistake. I think I tried to build it, but right before my pool built. But yeah, So you can build that up there, you can drop a creep tumor here, and then you move this spine over here. All of a sudden he doesn't have high ground vision, and you can just sit there and keep picking away. And if he has 3 bunkers with 3 spines picking away at it, that's going to take a lot of SCVs to repair, and I'm not sure he even has enough back there to repair that. So continuing on, as you can see, I have this. I have the room to drop my spine crawler down here. So now I can move this spine crawler down, and once again, you see he has all these Marines down here that can't really do anything because there's no drones to focus fire. All he can do is try and really go and attack this hatchery, which has 1500 health, so there's not much he's going to be able to do right there. So now we can see that he's going to go ahead and start poking forward. I'm not quite sure why my spine is not attacking these Marines right here. So a little bit of a ridiculous spine right there, but it looks like he knows that he's just going to have to back out because he cannot keep repairing, and I'm just going to move my spines down and keep taking them off. So right there is a very, very, very easy hold of that. In the meantime, I am still ahead in the drone count, 23 to 20. I can continue droning up at this point, and now I kind of want to check and say, what is he doing? What do I think he's doing? What do I want to do? So I grabbed speed, right, with my first 100 gas. I went ahead and grabbed speed. Now I look, I say, okay, he's expanding. I as well come back here and say, do I want to go all in with this or do I want to drone? I was very much in the droning phase at that point, and here is the point where I say I want to go for a Ling Baneling Bust. Notice how quickly that reaction was. Instantly I throw down Baneling Bust, or a Baneling Nest, because he does not have any sort of block going on. So there is no 3 barracks block right here or anything like that. As well, I noted that he had a bunch of Marines that suddenly just went to the right for no reason, right? So all of a sudden these Marines are just chilling over here, and I'm saying, did he try and take a fast third? Maybe he took his third before he took his natural, which he did, just gonna let you know. And so I was like, you know what, something's going on. So really quickly, I want to go back and actually I can show right where it was. I want to note my scouting out. So here I send my lings and I pull some back because I don't want to show him that I have so many lings. I figured he might have a Marine on the tower, so now I'm just gonna have my nine lings go out and clean up the towers. In the meantime, I've got lings back home, I've got more right here, I've got 10 more in production, but I don't want him to know that. I don't want him to see that at this time because I just want to clear the towers out and make him think, hey, you know what, maybe he just has those 9 lings and that's it. So here I see him push over these lings and I say, you know what, this is definitely a time to go ahead and hit him hard. And so I was kind of still in between, undecided, but that right there was enough for me. So I start grabbing a bunch of banelings right here. I grab 9 banes, and I could come up here straight through. He tries to throw some barracks down. I could come in right with my banelings and just blow this up immediately, which would be easy. But I decided, you know what? I figured something was going on at that third as well because I keep seeing those Marines run over there. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of check and scout out over there now. So I'm going to go ahead and start pushing in. I'll push up with my lings right here. See, he's got some Marines. Try and get the surround. Won't be able to, but this still puts him in a terrible position with my Banes to just continue to push right through, kill the bunker off. He's got some SCVs and Marines. I can continue to roll through and just go for a nice little surround right there, pick off SCVs, whatever it is. But I want to continue to push through. And that's something that a lot of players will do. They'll sit there and they'll keep attacking this orbital, then he'll lift it, then they'll attack all this stuff, and then he'll lift it. No, you want to keep pushing forward with your lings because you want to be able to catch him when he just has all those individual Hellions, all those individual Marines streaming out. You don't want him you don't want to let him get a ball of units up here or anything like that he can then get in a choke and put you in a terrible position. So you just want to grab and go, keep pushing forward, and as you can see, he did try to be greedy, and a Baneling Bust was a very proper maneuver right there because it was able to get me, able to allow me to win the game because he didn't have units, he didn't have a wall, and frankly, he was just being too greedy. That being said, you saw when I did break out of the bunker right here, I was ahead in drones. I could have easily just gone and taken a third with everything I had. I could have dropped some Evo chambers and just continued to play up from there. But of course, due to my scouting information, I went ahead and decided to go for this Baneling all-in. So really up to you, but that's how you can hold a bunker rush. My name is Mr. Llama. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.